Well, hello there, Gemini. What is up? It's your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads on Instagram. So today, you guys, if you don't already know, I am an intuitive empathic tarot reader as well as oracle card reader. I also channel messages that I get from my spirit guides to help you guys out as well as myself. So what I'm going to be doing today, Geminis, is I am going to be doing a general reading to look at the energies for October 2019 for us, because I'm a Gemini as well. And then after that, I am going to be pulling some cards for health, whether that be mental or physical health. And then I'm going to pull some cards for relationship advice. And relationship advice can be for romance as well as platonic relationships. So you're watching the right video if you are a Gemini and Gemini falls into your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. And you can also watch these videos for people in your life that are Gemini. So when I was meditating over these cards, I noticed that I was drawn to using these oracle cards instead of the tarot for the general. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with that. Please bear with me while I be quiet and get the energies going. And let's see what we got for the Geminis for October 2019. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, this one as well. All right, let's see what we got here. So the ones that came out is called the Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Okay, don't pull in our wigs too fast. Okay. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. We have the High Priest, intend and create. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Druid, hold the space. And we have Stargazer, set your sights higher. And the theme card is Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So when I look at these cards, Gemini, I see that a couple of us are going to be going through situations where, to put a long story short, we're going to have to keep our mouths shut. Now, I know some of us like to, give our opinions on situations that don't really got to do with us. Yeah, but this is not the month to do that. This is not the month to do any tit for tat. This isn't the month for arguments. This isn't the month for, just trying to make people believe that you are right. This is a month for being the peacekeeper, as it says right here. And not only being the peacekeeper, this is also a month for us to worry about our damn selves. This is not really too much of a month where we're going to be worried about other people and helping other people and other people's business. This is a time to really focus on us. Now, a thing that I'm feeling right now is there's going to be some times in October, Gemini, where we might be feeling where we're being enticed to get into maybe arguments with family members, maybe friends, maybe in relationships, but we really have to keep strong in that peacekeeper vibe. This is a time, and I also am getting from Spirit that it is also a karmic time where we may be, experiencing karma in a way, in different ways, but we really gotta, do what's right in this time frame. And what I mean by that is, if you feel like somebody's trying to draw you in to a argument, this is not the month to go back and forth with them. This is the time to take the higher road. Like it says, set your sights higher, stay rooted and grounded. Understand that you're in a point right now in your life where it's really not time for you to entertain lower vibrational energies. And what I mean by that is, a lower vibrational energy is anger. Don't succumb to anger this month. Keep the high road. make sure that you are the peacekeeper in situation as opposed to the one that's not keeping peace. Because people are going to try you. I feel it. People are going to be trying us and really coming for our heads, but do not allow it. Always take the high road, even if it's hard. Because I feel like a lot of us are going through karmic situations where we really got to show the divine that we have changed, and also show the divine that we are above the BS. So I guess the summary, Gemini, for us is this is a month where we need to focus on ourselves and really try to avoid unneeded problems that are brought by other people. So just make sure you're focusing on yourself, and if people come to you with some issues, make sure to take the high road and don't take the angry easy route, because that can be easy to get angry and slap a HOE and want to hit somebody and cuss them out, because you might be good at that, because Geminis are good with words. But what you need to do is you need to stay grounded, you need to stay rooted, and make sure that you understand that this is only a test. Don't fail the test, because like I said, there's some karmic things coming in October 2019, and we need to make sure that we know that, and we need to make sure we pass that test, because if we don't, I don't think it sounds fun to go through the same cycles, for the, I don't want to say the remainder of your life because that's too dramatic, but it's not fun to go through the same cycles over and over again until you learn the lesson. So make sure you learn the lesson this month, Gemini. So let's see what we have here for health. Right? So for health, we have psychic development. Interesting. And then for the theme card, we have Mother Earth. And I feel like Mother Earth has to do with that staying rooted and grounded I see here with the Earth Guardian. But like I said, with the general reading, the psychic development, I feel like this has to do with some of us needing psychic protection during this month. And I mean by like meditations, as well as affirmations, as well as, crystals, and, carrying things around us that can block, negative energy from coming to us. Because like I said, this is a very pivotal point in October, Geminis, where we really cannot succumb to negativity. And like I said before, we're going to be tempted and tried, honey. Okay, we're going to be tempted and tried, but we cannot give in. So we have to do whatever we got to do by all means necessary to combat those negative energies. And one thing I will say when it says psychic development is to get, see, like I have my bracelets. One thing I do for my, protection is to have obsidian. I have an obsidian bracelet. Also tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is a good protection stone and things of that nature. I'm no, guru on the crystals, but look it up. Google is your friend. So this is a time where we really need to watch out for psychic attacks. Watch out, because negative energy and negative entities, sad to say, because I'm a Gemini, Lord have mercy, is going to be on the rise in October. But we have to make sure, you guys, that we are not giving into it. We cannot give into it. We need to stay rooted and grounded and understand that it is only a test and it will pass. And then if we get through these tests, you guys, good karma is coming for us and good things are coming to us, because the divine knows that we're ready for it. So just understand that we really need to protect our positivity. We really need to protect our minds in October. So, all right, let's see what we have for our relationship advice. So I'm going to use the tarot for this. Let's see what we have for relationship advice for the Geminis. So relationship advice I have is the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. And what I get from these cards, Gemini, for relationship advice is that some of us may have to I hesitate to say it, but when I see this card, the Two of Wands, it makes me think about taking a new direction, and also, standing up in our truth, but in a way where we're not combative in relationships. One thing I will say that I'm getting from these cards is that if somebody that is in our family, you may have a family relationship with, as well as a romantic relationship, Gemini, this is a time where if you feel like they are causing you to go off of your positive path, it may be time, to let that go and maybe start looking for new friends, or maybe start looking for a better relationship with yourself, as opposed to putting up with their BS, and opposed to putting up with them maybe because you've known them for a long time. It's not time for that. Cultivate those relationships that bring you joy and bring you positivity, but kind of let go of the ones that are not, because like I said, this is a pivotal time, Geminis, for October, that we need to stay on that positive path. And when it comes to those people, if you may, be becoming more, to yourself, or you may be, like layman's terms, cutting them off, make sure you tell them the reasoning why, and be kind of, be upfront about it, but not in like a nasty way. I think another lesson we need to learn, Gemini, in October is we can relay messages in an intellectual way that don't have to hurt people's feelings. But the kicker with that is you can do that and just be honest and straightforward with people, and tell them the reason why you may be backing off from them, or maybe also talk to them about them being negative and how you don't want that negativity in your life. Those are just facts, but I feel like some people, if you tell them that this month, that they may take offense to it and may try to draw you into an argument. But if you're telling people the truth and you don't mean any malice by it, just make sure that you can decipher between people that are just looking for an argument and people who really don't get it. But in either cases, make sure that you take that high road. You can tell people the truth. Don't at this time, don't take, being the peacekeeper. Don't take being the peacekeeper, being synonymous with, not telling the truth. Tell the truth this month, but make sure you do it in a diplomatic way. And even if you're trying your best to do it in a diplomatic way and people aren't getting it, it may be time to cut them off and really see the truth about them. So I guess what I'm saying here, Geminis, is for October, it is a time for us to keep positive. If we see anybody in our lives that are coming in October that are trying to bring in negativity, or we have situations in our life that are negative and are making, and are more on the lower vibrational side, we really need to get those things out of our life. And also, this is a really great time for us to look up, psychic protection stones and psychic protection affirmations, and also meditations, because a lot of negativity, I feel, sadly, is going to be coming at us from every which way in October, Geminis, and we can overcome it. We can definitely overcome it, but we just have to make sure that we got our tools ready and make sure that we are ready for the test and ready for the fight, because if we're prepared for it, they say stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And that's for October, is to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Somebody come on you with that BS, you say, you got it. You can have it. Don't get drawn up in it this month, because we're being tested and we are being watched. And some of us are going through some karma too. We may have been that person in the past that was, being negative and coming at people wrong and cussing people out and doing people dirty like that. So some of us may be getting that karma back. But in this moment, we just got to eat it. And what I mean by eat it is we just got to deal with it and just pass the test. So Geminis, that is my October 2019 tarot card reading for you guys, as well as oracle card reading. Please comment down below and let me know what resonated with you. If you all would like to go deeper into this reading, you can always hit me up on my Instagram, Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ, and I'll hook you up with a personal reading. And also, you guys, if you don't mind,